doesn't matter who you are, how you show up. We want to engage in messy, intellectual, complex thinking that has the ability to change how you see the world and how you transform the world.
People are really invested in what they're doing. They really care about what they're doing, and so they really invest in you. They work harder for you to make you successful than like anywhere else I've experienced. There isn't another space like this at Mason.
For some students, this is the first space where they feel they can actually have a voice.
One of the things that makes this particular Women and Gender Studies program distinctive is that it has a space in the Wgst Center. That space is a community space. It's a place for them to feel home. It's a resource library. It's an intellectual community.
Women and Gender Studies is a label-less space. It means that we are talking about the labels, confronting the labels, placing ourselves within the labels, and then removing the labels so that we can exist as we see ourselves. And that's what Women and Gender Studies also offers you, is a freedom from being labeled as society sees you. How do you see yourself?
The center is one small place on this campus where for some people, many people, you can take care of yourself. You can just sit out for a little while.
Women and Gender Studies is a really unique program because it offers a multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary learning experience. But beyond just the learning that happens in the classroom, Women and Gender Studies also creates a space, whether it's in the Women and Gender Studies Center, or whether it's in the classroom, or whether it's walking down a hallway with a faculty member. It is an intellectual space that is an invitation.
Students that come in the space are often challenged their first couple conversations, or they find they've been thinking something and they've never been able to really talk it out before, and they appreciate a space where they can do that.
It welcomes a diversity of people and a diversity of ideas, and it requires courageousness to share one's ideas and to sit with uncomfortable theories and intellectual concepts. But it is also a magical space in that so many different people and thoughts can all take place in the dynamic Women and Gender Studies Center.
I think the Women and Gender Studies Center provides a space for them to kind of feel included, but to also kind of share experiences with other students. And there's always food in there too, so that's nice.
Providing that kind of space that's supportive but also challenging is a place where real incredible growth can happen, intellectually, personally, in relationships, in all parts of their lives.
Find a place where people not only accept you in that space, but really appreciate what you have to offer and what you have to bring to those spaces, and try to kind of elevate that and lift that up.
One of the things I love the most about the Women and Gender Studies Center is that we invite everyone, faculty, staff, students, community members, to just show up as you are.
In here, I could be as loud as I wanted to be or as quiet as I wanted to be, and I think a lot of our students, they're told they can't be loud. They're told their voice only matters if they're quiet, or their voice only matters if they're timid. And in here, we can be as big as we want to be.